My lovely Virgos. If you need a personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, you can email me. So let's see what's going on with you for this week, my lovely Virgos. Ooh, there's going to be somebody who's going to be fishing for information about you. They can't really tell how you feel or what's really going on in your heart or in your life. You're going to have people who are nosy, especially if you could have just cut people off. You know, if you're a Virgo, that sometimes you may feel like I don't need to tell people anything, you know? Like you could be going through a growth mindset where you just feel like, what's the point of me having to repeat myself and tell people how I feel when they're going to believe whatever they're going to believe anyway? So you can just distance yourself from certain people. And they may be looking you up on social media or trying to find out information behind your back to see what's going on with you. So basically, you're going to have some people in your business. All right. And especially like if you work with people like at your job, if you can be a Virgo that you go to work just to work, you like to go to work just to go to work, do your work and then go home. You can have coworkers that want to know more about you. Coworkers who want to know where you live. What the whole hot? Never mind. They want to know where you live. They want to know like about your personal life. Maybe you don't share your personal life with your coworkers, which is good. You know, like maybe you don't share your personal life with your coworkers. And if you don't, it's like, or you give them bits and pieces. It's like they want to know more about you. They're being very, very nosy. So, and if you decided that you didn't want to speak to someone or you could have cut somebody off, they are feeling devastated. Why am I, that's not even funny. If you rejected someone, they are now looking at themselves and it's deeply impacting them. All right. So Virgo, suppose you're a single Virgo and you're just dating people, right? If you are dating people, you're getting to know them. You're seeing, do your values align? Are you that attracted to them? You're trying to see what's really out there that's for you. And if somebody really, really liked you and it took them a lot of courage to like tell you about their feelings and they could have got excited about you and then you decided that you didn't want to move further with them, or even if you were just in the talking stage, this person is really taking it hard. Like they're taking it way more harder than you may even know. And they can be internalizing it, like wondering, am I not attractive enough? What did I do wrong? And I don't think they did anything wrong per se. Some of you Virgos may beg to differ in the comments, but I don't think you did anything wrong per se. I mean, I don't think they did anything wrong. I just feel like you just didn't feel a connection. Sometimes you just don't feel connected to people. But they're taking it really, really hard, and they could be also stalking you to find out, well, what do you like? Well, where did I go wrong? Well, what could I have done? It's like now they're questioning themselves so deeply and like spinning out of control emotionally because, oh, they can feel rejected. Rejected could hurt somebody if they already are struggling with self-worth. If you're struggling with self-worth, if you're struggling with your self-esteem, then rejection can hurt hard, you know, especially if you were hoping for more. All right. So that's emotionally. So emotional loss. Someone can feel the emotional loss of you. Somebody is really grief-stricken by you. The reason that I feel confused about this energy for you, Virgo, I don't even think you had a strong connection with them yet. But let me tell you something. That's why in life we have to be careful of how we treat people, because some people will, if they really like you, they can get caught up in their own fantasy. Maybe that's what could have happened to this person. Like they could have got caught up into their own fantasy when it comes to you. They could have created an illusion of what they hoped it would be, or what they felt how far things would go. And if things does not go that way, then they can still be stuck in the fantasy that they created. Some people invest way more in the illusion of a person and the fantasy of the person than the actual person. That happens a lot in society today. You know, a lot of people are disappointed, not by people, but because of the fantasy that they've created for themselves of what they wanted in a person. All right. So that's what your person could be going through, like going through a lot of grief, emotional loss, and almost wanting to cling onto your energy because they feel very, very rejected by you. But let me keep going. I don't even know if you know this. Yeah, they really wanted to have balance with you. That's why they really wanted this to work. They really wanted to have balance with you. So somebody feels the emotional loss of you. And with you, you can just be in a place where you're just trying to take your power back in your life. Like with authority, it's like you have a lot of responsibilities. You're trying to maintain your work. You're trying to maintain your bills. You're just taking control over your life, you know? And I don't know why, but for me, this spread just feels like a single Virgo. Let me see what's ahead. Yeah, you're in solitude. See, you're just focusing on yourself. You know, some of you guys can even be considering like taking a break from dating so that you can focus on yourself and focus on your goals. Some of you could have got so caught up in like dating that it could have sidetracked you. Some of you could have been like missing out on sleep because of you dating. You know, like you're going on dates and you're trying to maintain work and go on dates and then you start to lose sleep. But it shows that you've been in solitude. You're thinking really, really deeply about life and your finances. You could have went through some losses financially, or you can be having financial obstacles in your life. And you could be trying to find a new job. Some of you are trying to save up some more money. So that's what you're going through. What was going on in the past? Things were taking off for you in the past. Some of you could be in school. You could be learning a lot. Or you could just be studying. You could be researching. But things were taking off for you in the past, and you could be standing your ground on what it is that you really want. Some people can feel like you are very defensive, like you have this big ego or a defense mechanism. I feel like it's not even about that. I think people judge you the wrong way. You standing your ground, you being assertive, you taking a break and focusing on yourself has nothing to do with you being defensive. To me, it just seems like you could be putting yourself first right now in order to get your life in order. Focusing on your priorities, focusing on what really matters for you, finding out what works for you, finding out what doesn't work for you. This is a good place. You can be in a place of like self-reflection. The year is coming to an end, so you can really be like, I want to live out my dreams. I don't want to live somebody else's dream. I don't want to be within somebody else's expectation of what they want from me. You can be really finding wholeness within yourself and solitude, making peace with yourself, really getting down to like, what do I want? What do I want to attract in? Who will be the best partner for me? I don't think you just want to rush into anything, especially if you are healing from things still, okay? So in the past, you could have been taking a break. Things could have been taking off for you. You could have been learning a lot. You could be really big on your finances right now. And then presently, or what's going to happen, it shows love. So in the near future, you have love and you have passion. You have a spiritual union, but then it shows ending. Hold up. Are you moving on from somebody that you love to focus on your success? That doesn't make sense. Hold up. It shows partnership and power couple. Now, there's two things that I can take from this, honestly, Virgo. Maybe you can, if you were dating, you can put an end to the people that you were dating in order to go towards a spiritual union, somebody that you're passionate about, somebody that you can see yourself having a power couple dynamic with. With partnerships, it seems like you are about to have lots of victory and success in love. So in the near future, you have victory and success in love. So maybe you could have been cutting ties with somebody that you just didn't feel a connection with. Something that could have been short-lived. Who are you going to be with, though? Who is this person that you're going to connect with in the near future? Ooh. Okay. Virgo, you had a few lovers. You're going to have somebody from the past that you're closed off from, which could be the same exact person. You could be closing off from a lover from your past. Somebody who's seen a spiritual, they feel tortured by you. They feel tortured by this. They feel so hurt. Like somebody is so hurt. They feel like you caught them at the best time in their life, the most perfect time in their life. They felt like they just had everything all planned out of what they thought it was going to be between you and them. It seems like you're very, very defensive, especially if you were with this person in the past. You're giving up. And it shows karmic justice. So you're giving up on somebody. It could be a Leo. It could be a Leo, a Sagittarius. You could have been their karma as well. And they may not even know that. Like, not to take a good person for granted. Or if they really wanted to be with you, they should have acted while they had you. This person could have been so caught up in their head, more caught up in their head, and not showing enough action. And this is why you could have gave up. Like, you just didn't see the purpose of going forward in this connection because they weren't doing anything. That's what it looks like. Let me see more. Yep, see? They feel left out in the cold by you. Somebody feels left out in the cold by you. They feel rejected. They wonder if you're keeping secrets from them. They feel like you're a mystery. They want to know why. They feel really, really confused. They feel really confused of why you don't want to talk to them. They feel really, really stressed out. Somebody's going through it over you. They wonder if you were keeping secrets from them the whole time. They wonder if you were being dishonest with them the whole time. What I'm just trying to tell you is that this war that this person is going through, they're going through a whole entire war and battle. It's like they're having like a whole emotional storm when it comes to you. But I don't even see, like, you had a crush on them. You could have been attracted to this person. You could have talked to them, but for what they're going through internally, why did you cut them out? Hold up. Oh, you feel like they were wasting your time, honey. It shows time. You cut them out because, like, time. Like, they had you waiting. It's like, do you want to invest in me or not? They had you waiting. You ain't had no time. You ain't had time. That's the answer. You had no time. You weren't going to sit down and wait to see what this person was going to do. You ain't had time. Hell. You know that this person is just spying on you. This person is spying on you. They didn't make the time. It could have been like exhausting. So you cut out what no longer serves you. And this person is so hurt. Like, they're feeling it. They're fiending for you. You ain't had time. So you gave up, or you're going to give up, which shows completion. Like, the karmic scales are balanced. And because of that, you have another lover. A person, the Knight of Fire, moves fast. Somebody who knows what they want and they move. They take action. That makes sense. You ain't had time. God. So now you're going to, and you also wanted something like exclusive. You didn't want someone who seemed confused, or, you know, you wanted somebody who was way more decisive and adventurous. You wanted somebody who would lead, who would take action when it comes towards you. And that's exactly what you're about to get. A boss, somebody who's very, very career driven. They can also have a nice car, a fast car. You can meet a fire sign, a Gemini, somebody who has love, somebody who wants to take action. That's probably exactly what you wanted. So in the near future, you're going to get what you want. Yeah, divine feminine. You know, This person was wondering if you had a third party, if you had other attachments. They were so excited when they met you. Some of them could have even, yep, they're at their breaking point. They're at their breaking point. They could have even tried to, and they feel brokenhearted. They could have even tried to put spells on you to make sure that you don't go. I need to stop laughing. Jesus, I need to stop laughing. But you broke their heart. They just feel shattered. Like, and once again, right? I feel like their fantasy of you is what's really broken more so than the reality. It didn't look like this person was doing much. By a person that doesn't do much. Anybody got time? So yeah, you have a partner that's coming towards you, and there's going to be lots of communication with this person. That's what you wanted. You wanted somebody who take the initiative. You want somebody who would speak, who would talk to you, who would have conversations, who would be decisive, who would take lead. That's exactly what you're looking for. Let's see a little bit more when it comes to work. You even have a celebration when it comes to work. You've been really, really putting in a lot of time to work. You've been trying to find ways to save your money or get your money up. You have a celebration when it comes to work. I'm going to go on to the extended to finish this spread. I'll give you a full spread on the person that's coming towards you. A lover, possibly a Gemini or a fire sign. And I will give you a spread on the past person that feels brokenhearted, as well as more work messages. I send you so much love and light, Virgo.